Trinity, recovering from a long illness, is eager to get back to normal life. She wants to thank Reece for rescuing her, but feels he's avoiding her. While exploring the mansion, she stumbles upon Reece playing the piano beautifully. They share a moment of musical connection, and Trinity reveals her own musical talents. However, their conversation quickly sours. Reece, plagued by insecurities and a past of hurt, lashes out at Trinity, mirroring her own past anxieties about their forced mating. He cruelly rejects her, leaving her heartbroken and confused. Will Trinity be able to forgive Reece's hurtful words? What is the source of Reece's deep-seated resentment, and why is he so afraid of intimacy? How will this misunderstanding impact their already fragile bond?
Trinity had spent enough time lying around waiting for things to get better. She stood up and browsed the books, looking for something interesting to read. "Carter!" she squealed. "Oh, goddess, I missed you. Where have you been?" "Reece assigned me to some special pack business." "Sounds mysterious," Trinity beamed. "How are you feeling?" Carter looked at her warily. "I heard you were in a bad place." "It hasn't been easy." Trinity knew she could hide nothing from her cousin. "But I'm doing okay." "I'm sorry, Trin." Carter patted the seat next to him. "But I do have some good news, something that will cheer you up. I ran into Noah on my way up, and he asked me to let you know." Carter loved a big reveal. "Drum roll, please." "Carter, tell me." Trinity giggled. Okay. Carter laughed. "The Alpha got you approved to sit your exams." "Oh my goddess." Trinity leapt to her feet, screaming. "Really?" "You have to take all 4 of them consecutively, and on a Saturday, but yes, really." Trinity was jumping for joy. She wouldn't have to fail her classes after all. On the day of Trinity's exams, Reece was up before dawn. He had almost 24 pack warriors at the ready. Reece had been advised to let them handle everything. The warriors insisted on reporting back to him when everything was over. They said it would be best to not allow the enemy access to him if they were truly after his position. Reece refused. Reece accompanied the warriors to the campus, with Vincent and one of the other guards escorting Little Bunny. Upon arrival, they could smell that rogue wolves had been scouting the area. "I'm sorry, Alpha," Kenneth, one of the warriors, explained nervously. "Something funny is happening to these trails." "Funny?" Reece couldn't help the edge from creeping into his voice. "Explain, Kenneth." "Well, the smell keeps fading in and out when it gets to a certain point." Kenneth seemed reluctant to elaborate. When Reece approached Kenneth, he recognized the scent of the rogue wolves that had been scouting the school. But as he got closer, he noticed the smell fading in and out. It didn't disappear altogether, not like with the warlocks on Riley's estate, but it was enough to make the scent difficult to follow. "This is exactly what I was afraid of." Reece approached the edge of the forest, where the smell appeared to continue. "Tell the guards at the school to be extra alert," Reece ordered Kenneth. "Whoever might try to attack could have the aid of warlocks." Kenneth's eyes went wide. "Warlocks?" Reece nodded. "Why would warlocks be working with these wolves? Are they rogues or from a pack? Are they trying to get to me? Or do they want my little bunny?" Reece's mind returned to the same suspicion that had been bouncing around in his mind since their visit to Riley's pack. Reece wondered if Trinity's mother was even aware that anything had happened at all, until she was surprised with the baby. But he couldn't ask her either. She was dead. There had just been some things that made Reece wonder, like how Little Bunny's eyes glowed in the forest on the day she was attacked. She seemed to be tracking the warlocks with little trouble until Reece had broken her concentration. It was like she could see past all the trees, through the night itself, to see them. Then there was the color of her eyes. Of course, they were unusual when they were glowing bright blue and white, but even on a normal day, they weren't typical for a werewolf. Most wolves would have green, yellow, gold, brown, or hazel eyes. Is she half human? Is she half warlock? Or is she something else completely? Reece had more questions than answers as he slowly tracked the scent of the wolves, moving with great care so he didn't lose it completely. Reece's entire body stood at attention. It was the scent of his beta, Reece's second in command, his cousin Caleb. He'd been in this area, and recently. What has Caleb been doing here? Reece followed the trail. Then Reece hit it. It was some kind of invisible barrier, but instead of stopping Reece in his tracks or making him bounce back, it cut off his senses. Not entirely, but he couldn't smell the wolf anymore. He could barely see the prints on the ground. He couldn't even hear his own breathing, ragged as it was from anger, frustration, and his sprint to find the rogue wolf. Something wasn't right here. Warlocks.
How far will Reece go to save his Luna? Will Reece know the truth about the connection between the Warlocks and Trinity? Is there an enemy within Reece's own pack?
Reece, driven by a fierce protectiveness for his Luna and his pack, delves deeper into the mystery surrounding the rogue wolves. The scent trail, however, leads him into an unexpected and dangerous territory, a realm shrouded in warlock magic. As the scent abruptly vanishes, Reece finds himself trapped within an invisible barrier, his senses distorted and his senses dulled. The whispers of treachery echo in his mind. Is there an enemy within his own pack? And what secrets lie hidden within the depths of his Luna's lineage?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,